Geri gweta na mbere na kurumira mubango jojwa kugukia muthenya jwa narwa tukienda ugwe gukuthomithia amantu jegie thina cia kimathuganio jojo ni mweri jwa gutigira ugima bwaku bwa kimathuganio bwi sasawa ugita ngugine ugitonya ngarine ugita chukuru ukithithe mantu jaku za kiuturo za kawaida kwatigirira ugima bwaku bwa utombo kana ugima bwaku bwa kimathuganio ni bwagirite magita jara maingine twethera tugikurukira maita na mena masori ndene ya utoro bwaku kana gutigira na uria nja yaku ikari mono kiri antu arume bakethura bojoritwe bunene na thina cia kimathuganio kana rimwe ukwethiria ngina muciari atikumbana na mwana we nuntumbuga na atonyerete mantu jara jateagirite na kenda mwana atonyera mantu jajari thina nayo ni mbioyongwa antuko ya narwa turi na mutaalamu wa mantu jaja nthema na niko kurukira namba SMS 23578 23578 uri au uri na thina cia kimathuganio araniria na mutaalamu wetu ntuko ya narora nkamunenkira kanya wewe ngwa ethiro akiintroduce te mugeni mono kiri methone jetu ndene ya Weru TV. Good morning.
Morning, Maureen.
How are you?
I'm fine.
It is good morning.
Yeah.
Ukisema morning pill, morning after.
It's a good morning. It's a good morning. Na nkethi ategeri bonde wa Weru TV.
Yes.
Barako mbete kwithira betu thikira rukirirwa na agwe. Nderi bombe kukaribu sana. Umbita wa DENNIE KITHINJI muthomi.
Yes.
Ndero ndi an addiction specialist and a counselor and a mental health advocate. Na mbita na iria ngogina Kanyakini Sub County Hospital.
Yeah.
Na SOMEC Wellness and Rehabilitation Center. Eto na rehabilitation center ya Kambakia. Mbere ya Meru National Polytechnic. Gutetheria antu mono bara bomba kwithwa bainyiriti mantu jaja na nditujite kwariria na arwa Maureen. Na nkwiro kuthithia bwega sana ku choose this topic especially mweri jojo na mbuge ngwiritu muno kuja kwithwa ndiri aja nonto tukathoma mantu ja maingi muno.
Rira mtu akwariria thina cia kimathuganio kana ugima bwa kimathuganio ni mbio yongwa ibatere kwithirwa ikijirira mutegeri ni untu I am very sure in our day to day life no mwanka stress ya gutonyera no mwanka kwa kinyirira antu amwe uge enough is enough. Rira mtu akwarira thina cia kimathuganio ni mbio yongwa kana ugima bwa kimathuganio.
Tuire mutegeri ri twagweta mantu ja ugima bwa mathuganio minyaka ingi antu itupeaga attention kiri mantu jang maingi mono mbuga mwiri njara na mantu jangi ja maingi mono aja mono tutitagaira sana ikyo tuminkuiwa de privilege mono tumba kwaririo ntububu na mbire mutegeri rira tauga ugima bwa mathuganio nuntu pura affecta uria ukuthugania no ro kwigwa na ruga gicungu tuga it's something that affect it your psychological social and emotional well-being. Psychological kimathuganio social nya kuringana na uria ugo gukara na ugo interact na bangi na emotional uro kwigwa na mental health Maureen uti muntu tina mental health all of us uti muntu tina that state we mental health non it can either be bad or good no either you are wina mundi jo mwega mantu ja kuja gwitira mzuri no gwiritwe we can say your mental health is good onge no ethirwe thaiji na kuigwa acumbuki mono imantu amaingi mono to pressure hapa kidogo makwithirwa mbuga kwina mantu arenda kuthithia jateretora kwenda kethirwa thaimo na kuiwe a little bit disturbed not gunande not to your mental health is disturbed so kaingi nkurukia uria antu bathuganagia mono gweta mental health antu bathuganagia already imbajua.
In fact mtu athuganagia already ni mtu umite nthu ni uri ukoja makaratasi au no wina thina cia mental health
exactly which is not the case kwa mental health mutegeri uti muntu utinio yomba kwithira he bad yomba kwithira he good na ndina tukeja gutegera mono factors ira chumba gutuma mental health ye kwibua kana chumba gutuma mental health ye kwithirwa etikubua na kiri mantu juja mental health Maureen Rwangiru rwa World Health Organization irumbito tegera rukonania ati batwe for example ja Kenya turi number 4 the most depressed country in Africa itukinyitie namba 4 ukethiria nthiguru uria yumbite kwithirwa inyiritu muno imathuganio ugima bwa toba mathuganio twi namba inya mutegeri wetu Aweru TV na kinthiguru yonthe batu tukinyitie namba 9 na ndi no kuimagine yomba kwithirwa mantu jira tukara tukiona mono TV ne radio ne cietu nture ne cietu makanisa ne na skuru tukiona antu bethangika muno imathuganio antu bakiumba kosana muno mantu ja moja kurana antu rimwe kuremwa gutonyera mantu ja mandawa muno no ntu bamathangi mathuganio then nya statistics ichotonya ati tutikuraja na thineje na ndi thine bateri gutegero na same time kiri another statistics founding ikuja kwithirwa ati morina ntu para tuguta pahia kiri kuchita moyo ni antu baba ingi muno around 800,000 almost a million para pa gukua nontu boshita moyo nontu womba kwithirwa bwa bainyiriti mathuganio ugima bwa mathuganio tukwariria baba boshita moyo ni antu 800,000 na ninge statistics konania out of case mwera yumbite o succeed ikwithera kwina 30 other attempted cases like kethra muntu mosu akomba kukona onto bo suicide ikwithera kwina 30 attempted cases na ndoke jo multiply 800,000 na 30 ni okwa around 24 million pahia nto barabomba kwithwa begeraia uchita moyo
bayu bakugeria na bangi bachitite na kwina bado baba ingi bakuthugania
so tukuona enyewe kuga it's very true ketha 24 million ne akwa attempt tukuona kuthugania baba ingi muno na another thing ikuja kwithwa all of us can be candidate tutumuntu tumba kwa candidate of mental health struggle nikia tumina rongo wiro muno tumbita kwijo tegero ntububu na ingwetike mutegeri na kumba kuwata kidogo ni atatukuga
Dennis ugategera kiri society yetu kagitene kaka mtu nombe kwithirwa akiona mtu uria wina utonga bobwingi nwe ujurite thineji cha kimathuganio indi that other person uria uturo bwawe buti yani ukathugania atina mbeca inyingi na umaturene tu na u ari na peace of mind na ta kwithera kwikarakara gwatigira mtu ujuri na mbeca inyingi niwe ujurite thineji cha kimathuganio but now the other person uria tuthuganagia mtu uju maisha jawe tu ja kawaida ari na that peace of mind
sometimes modern manto no jadideke either way no ithiri of course muntu amba kwithirwa uya na into bibingi muno na kuthangika mutwe
na tena gikeno
no kethiri ura utina kyo na gikeno na inya the opposite can happen no ithiri o ina bio na kuigwe na thiri nontu no ronge no tena keno atina thiri nontu na kuikia guchwa either way it can happen so mbuge muno untu bu omba kwithirwa uria muntu akamua ku deal na mantu jara kwija on signed kana on assigned nonto marin to tumbo control everything in our life temanta jonde jeta every time udegeri to our expectation kana ora to kwenda exactly ugana ndi kethenyi biashara okuthithia manto jonde jatito ora to kwenda yomba kwithirwa kwi gintu kingi ukwirigirite jatito ora kwenda sometimes yomba kwithirwa kwi manto kwenda ja manene no kwenda buga kugora nyombe njeru no kwenda kuongera mathomo jaku indi rimwe mpeti kungana ukethire na ndika bindi wite pore pore na ndi muntu jora womba choose for example kunganirwa situation ure kari buga aga choose narwa can let me live within my means rojo ambithirwa ndina wirigirwa rojo manto akabua umenye muntu watinda wina thiri na tikuga atiri kawina bio muno kana kamanto jonthe jeta urokwenda but there is a way wa mua ku deal na thineria na mbira mutegeri muno perception yetu ya manto kana tumba ku deal na manto ni ayumba kwithirwa igi affect muno ora tugakara kana ora tukandil na issues ira chikwija mbere yetu na bwa gintu kingi tumba kugwetera mutegeri mwarin the concept of normality muntu ombe kwerewa for example ni ateomba kwithirwa kari amenya na thine especially mantu kintu kira antu buga muno ugo ya abnormal It's a common discussion.
Yeah, mtu nyano one ogita barabara ne okiaragia achire Maureen narware ate sawa na mbuga ika mkutano ka kwangu chiekira tu pole pole barabara ne
mbuga wewe tinomo wewe abnomo no tubonge kuigo tukombotagera the concept of normality tukita kuga muntu manto ya tukwariria normalcy normality ikumaanisha ati na abnormality nyabu ikumaanisha ati bire mutegeri ati ria twagweta concept of normality muntu omba kwa considered in a good state rira for example okwe uri aware ya uma kana reality iri around you for example the hiji tutegera tukona ni 8:28 for example around there that's a reality indicate kwethira for example ni nyanditega the hiji nkona ni o tha 10 chogoro itukona antu agu inkwebera kiriraini iria na rira twaririe mantu jano mase mutegeri ikeja kwithirwa uri aware also of your surrounding kana feelings tia kuna motive muntu kumenya feelings tia na motive no tuge muntu in line of normalcy indicate kwithirwa motive chwako kana feelings tia kwa ntre aware na chio for example ikeja kunkajukia rujuru kana ndika ndanje kuturaja we are having a show but maybe nganje kujukia rujuru na gutura ikana inkanje bwana ndika kwenda kuthambia riri tie gitara kuthambia ikana leo sprinkle around dine gitara akukyo tukwaritia nande ukija kuthore aware emotive na feelings chiaku ni kumaanisha nande at least you are no kombo control your behavior you know the concept of normality no kombo control your behavior for example you are doing the right thing the right time yomba kwethora kinyaka muntu okosera for example but you are in control of your of how you are reacting reacting to that issue you know with the concept of normality now the opposite of that is true no mtu ikeja kwethora for example muntu atia aware ya mathuganio jawe na feelings cheka na motive iro ithairia muntu na ku act rimwe out of expectation tukarigara for example no ithiria muntu no akwanjinyo kuruka barabara Marina
akagitania barabara out of nowhere
na atigutena au kuruka ika muntu kwethiria no kuruka nandi iro ithairia munyanto bangari no wanto no barunga menya muntu na biki bakone
muntu we nomo
bagetera because nari muntu ujo behavior ati control na ati aware of his surrounding kana the reality of things no ithiriri mambo for example igukura sana lakini muntu ujo nyati aware akethira igukura bangi aba gucioga endo ena arungi mbure ni akirie akirikiri they are not aware
mathuganio jaweza ateau
kabisa
mbugenya ate kumenya igukura na kuona mai ni kuma but mathuganio jata sense mbura
exactly so kwena ile community there were expected umba kuona opposite for example kwena my friend ndonete Meru Makutano long time friend twathoma no ndamukethia imagine we ndo mukethia ambirire anchokeria ambire ikuthongi sana mami etangite kike ndarigara ni atantega inda na mukethia mbere ikuthongi sana mami etangite na ndina otegero kethiria mbua for example muntu agantega na koma akona ama gentleman or ama man lakini kirewe ntumba kumenya imbi yani gonya getangite mathugani jaina jariri ukona no mukethia kweri kuthongi sana mami nyati recognize na getangite na ndai ijo mantu kwethiria concept of normality na abnormality tukomba kwerewa at least tomba ku understand
ina stress na ndeja iraga mtu akamenya au nkinyete ndina wingi bwa kimathuganio ni untu kagita kamwe no kwithire nyaugo ngote kumenya wina stress iria imuntu ngi ugakwira by the way Morino ugwitira Dennis ugukari ugwe no kuonania wina stress ende uwe wategera wa ithoja ukachura na ndi stress iba kwariria ni iriku
it's very true you're very correct Maureen no mtu kaingi muno mtu ibetherwa bena bachumbuke mathuganio na bati kumenya kethiri bachumbukire mathuganio ni bajirwe tene they are not aware at all na abange na ku mtu no ethira ari aware no mtu kuyomba kwithikira akamenya otumbita nande stress mono mutegeri otomba kwithirwa itukumenya no mtu ideally it's indirect like you can feel it when that situation you yourself can feel it no kuigwa utienderete bwega owe ure kuria ti urarija tukuiji mbua for example no kuona wakire mwenyi kuria
kana no kuria muno
kana nya no kuria muno it's very true antu barigara muno nyari betagwitana beta makanisa na skuru gwitana okaithwa muntu ari mwa mwira also kinya kuria excess inkurukie uro obateri kuria it can also be a sign of problem antu bakarigara muno but it's very true no ntu kuria antu ba concentrate rira mathugani jo bachumbura jonto muntu mo bakogia ikenda igua beta kweno ga concentrate na irio muno kuria akaria kirija muno ikenda nyinya mathugani but same time jo uga nya kumuntu no ethro akire moi kuria no ntu bwae no kuigwa there is something that is bothering you kana kingi nakio no ithirinya muntu akire moi kumama kwaga toro kana inya kumama zaidi kwina bara bena stress bomba kumama for like 48 hours straight kana 24 hours straight
true very true
na kwina ongi nwe rira chumbuka imathugani kidogo kinya kumama no ete ntuko nengi nya kiumia kana bieri there is a time I had a lot of so many things before I came to that I was like hey nimemaliza kama wiki
unatoka kwa nyumba
yani nti kuona toro effective until I had got to go back to the drawing board got touch one or two things and I was like now I'm okay so you see so it's very true na most of the kinyabara mpomba gutedia no ithire client muntu ekwira uningo kara 2 weeks kana nya 3 weeks akwenda kwira it's not normal ukaragita riu uturomba kugitata kuona toro na kingi na kio kinya guchumbuka mathuganio kwina the ya party muntu kuigwa muntu akaigwa no chumbuka atena there kabisa you don't have peace but at the same time kwina muntu ungi antu bomba kuguteka bakona we tisasawa for example kwina untu gwetere ntero gwa kwaria wenga mutegeri makosa it happens sometimes no ithire gukuruka mundene jwaku ubona mpempe ya ndirandite yikimene bateri kwithwa ndiri it's normal sometimes it can happen inde kwina reo yomba kwithwa out of context ukethiria muntu buru kabisa atena concentration na otegera muntu no kuona na kambuga kakwaria wenga kima video na gwichokeria sometimes yomba kwithira a sign of a problem muntu ujo mathugani ja kuinyeretie mwanka at same time kuchithiria gukwaria wenga to try to seek a solution kana nya ku verbalize to the problem kana nya ku accuse the people who are hurting you so it can happen either way na mono kinyanto kutheka limono withiria muntu akitheka wenga actually it happens ukethira muntu na
oh my goodness
it can happen in good faith no either you are remembering good memories
kitheko indawa daktari
indawa lakini rira for example omba kwithwa you know kinya kugwirwa you must have a motivation or a drive for example ndomba kwithwa inkaria ya uniango kuthikira ukimburia kiuria but out of nowhere impambiria kutheka na gutega mantu jangi ja maingi there is a time that omba kuria rais ukona these has come the wrong time and okay atukuga anko na mutegeri tutamu confuse amenye o muntu natheka tha imwe twinde uri muno ithire no kurikana good memory and you laugh about it but kwiromba kwithiria muntu out of nowhere kabisa weka they are lost in their own world na continue inara patipateri kwithira mbuga inya kuringana na situation kana mood muntu ukethire na kutheka sana kingi nakyo kiri mantu ya stress ogweta morini ati ndimo muntu omba kumenya na inyireti mathuganio out of self neglect ukethira ntukuije nande utheru bwaku inyorora yani nukuigo jwe murigo mono nya gwita bafu you take a shower feel it's a very big burden doing oral care it's a big burden sometimes you can even forget or even go without kwithwa mbua no kuimenyera kinyagi kanywa
utiko brush maigo in short
utiko thithia oral care na kinya mwikire jwaku
uri oringa bathi ngo utiko ringa bathi
exactly
no ekaira heels uri kira flat shoes
exactly you see mwenye omba kwithirwa no kwanje ku struggle na nya muntu urore akwina we kana observe anje kona hey Dennis okay mutundu atichanulite ndategero rekirite ndeje mbuga for example mwikire jwa wengu ichie na ruko na ntio kia ntere tio thio ende you see mantu jajara ja maingi mono kana mbuga kira sai ndieje mbikirite there is a time so amada ukethire muntu nekirite bwa kana eririe but na umarire keka umarite gome na ndi ngogena jonto ku umarire ta ngogena kanyanda umara ndi naja ndiguru isiripasi yekirite no kona ira umere achio washroom angurum ndi orirwa wikira ira
I can relate no tukwena ntukwe mwenda umire nani ni kiongo
exactly
sasa ndithite makeup cha kwande barabara nenda chira na tenkuigwa kitega owe
exactly it happens no toba kuja kuja itugititi ata ituinyire tuimathuganio na ndika kanda twistikure kiunyo omburi nda choke na but same time ndongera gantu ka mutegeri omba kumenya ni atia omba kumenya mutegeri oku mwando waku kanenya wewe ngwa wina thina nikyo tukugeria kwariria na kira kingi common mono kiri antu betu ni memory loss kurirwa mono it's not a surprise kuona muntu for example na kuringirwa thimu na nagwete for example indi naguchwa no michwa muno na ina iri nkuigwa thimu yakwa kiringwa ina iri memory loss gwikara ukiurairwa ni mantu sana bue nyo gwitita kweria roji nwikite bathroom kana nyashawa no gwatirie
wachori mbimbati kuthithia
no rerwe exactly
na kute kurirwa kuria mwekuru kagite ne kamumenya na ateza memory ona mwana
okay of course omba kwithwa kwina factors chia ku facilitate memory loss but either way it's a problem it might be triggered na mantu ja tukwariria ja ugima bwa muthuganio kwiyo omba kwija nuntu bwa age progression na kwingi mtu omba kwithwa mbuga kuringana na ndawa ira mtu mbuga tumaira long term for example can also induce memory loss so kwina factors nyingi mono katukujukie moto omba kuga also these can be ikenda waimenya nandi rira weta gutungatirwa mutaalamu nandi no bukarendi gurubuka analyze na boka assessment ama ingi mono ikenda bo reach to an agreement kiki ikyo kiomba kwithirwa kina thina na ugwe kiki kigituma ukara ure ukara nandi some of the things you yomba kumenya kana nyamuntu ro tamenyerete gutumira ndawa cia kurevia ntuko iji nakonyo mono mbu aramenyerete nyakonyo rimwe weekend lakini tukinya ndi enyo on daily basis kana mtu nyota amenyerete kunywa kana utumira ndawa iji na ndi narambire guitumira zaidi it can also be a sign muntu jomba kwithira for example struggle na psychosocial issues kakugeria ku escape na ndi atonya kiri ndawa iji cia kurevia na kaingi mono ri muntu ena stress morin ora ugondira na mantori mono jitho je different ndi mono withirie no kuigwa ena kamuthuro kagwitia katika kawaida normally
very true mono ekuru dorero atwa shout wachuria by the way nikigitumi giotuma bukiria kanywa gakwa
exactly whether wingu gina bukethiria kethari manager area uri ongi employee to another one it's chaotic nonto nara muntu umite kwina mantu yo muchumbura ongi mantu yo muchumbura na ndukethira mostly kwina muthuro tite chwa kawaida area noro ringiriti na ntu kethira ni kwa affected nonto your mental health is not in good state na ndinya muntu ombo gukethia gukaithina muntu ombo gukosera kanini nyantu no mari uringithwa ina good mood butingithwa bwana thina gukakinyaje iburwire you have acted out of emotions during that particular time so mono jaijo mantu ja maingi tumbo tegera muntu akamenya they are not doing well and they really need to be assisted
na Dennis nata mtu akadeal na emotions chiawe ni untu to wethro kiuga kwina umto buga omba kuthitira kantu kanini ukaneneia remuinya no kuthambia glass no kuona ite kuthera ore bati ukaringania you know moso to ladies anata nonto we are very emotional tulipuko wachetheria yani nyangarene inyago itaita ni shida na hata mtu akadeal na emotions yuchawe
ikiurigi kiaga nambuge emotions actually as you have said actually na it affecta utumundu tumba kwa affected na chomba by the way but we need to call ourselves to wonder as in self assessment kuidhoja na kimero kuidhoja iko kwega mono before you react and act you scrutinize your feelings na nonto no kombo chelwa menya rira wamba kuidhoja na wanja kuchelwa for example no menye ai kuri ontombore rwe doubt burst was that really my best reaction was it even necessary so so now what you are doing you are assessing yourself Now, if you are assessing yourself now, and basically, I think I overreacted here, I should have done better now. You need to be intentional to nurture yourself on how you react to your feelings or motive. Now, the self-assessment here, Marina, what should I have done better this particular time? So, should I a little bit to relax before I give a feedback?
Breathe in, breathe out.
Should I take a breather kidogo before I react? Do I need to compose a little bit? And also, do I have to learn that I don't have to be in a good state for me to react well to other people? That's now okay, okompa manage control your feelings even when you are feeling hurt. Kana muntori nyakire akuga taka kiyokugweria, taka kiyokukenya. But you have the patience to even listen first and the composure to react to that. Nande okanja kuina cho with the time. It's not something that you do overnight. It's a challenge. But it's something that you can do within a certain period of time. Kana with it's a process. Inde no mwanka withro morin uri aware. Kwina undila na mudhuro wakwa. Sometimes in shouter, sometimes I would burst. So what do I need to do about this? Na look at the self-assessment with the time, pole. Na evaluation omba kuidhira na ndoke thiria no kumba ku react better to situation. Na okethira na ndeno iritanire kwa compost. Na calling yourself to order. Nyareo iko ka feeling ije ka keya okethira you are reminding yourself, no, I think I can do better. I can still communicate. Without outbursting,
without shouting,
kana hurt other people.
Choice of words, you know.
So you must first of all take care of yourself. Another thing, kire emotions. Hurt people hurt others. So pia take care of your feelings so that uteka achoke nja wethiria nandi nuko hurt mwendo waku, nuko hurt mwana, kana nya mwalimu nuko hurt mwana uria ukuritana. No, you are not okay. When umete, when a manto yaku, emotions, Marino guy is very true. Because how we deal with our emotions everywhere. You can understand to twin a very good country and a society where positive energy is trickled down from the top to the bottom. We are directed in a good situation. I trickle that to the manager. Manager trickles to the senior employees, to the employees, to the support staff. We all have a very good, happy day. All of us, manisha tutina manto jo tuchumbura, but the control, the composure, to know that te asimo idro in a good situation na manto jo ndeja kuitraboya nikenda walirianto toka uganiuni, we will have a very chaotic country.
Very true, very true. Na ndena side ya Rome, kwina ego ira betha ira benayo. Ira gwatwika mbuga badala ya watafute msaada abakaimatoka. There is that ego ya ntumurume. Isasawa ninko mwariria boy njuga sorry. Isasawa ningo kinya giki ntigi kinyuka. I mean kwina ego, that ego ya mwanaume. Naye mwanaume naye atadila aje na ego yake. Ego eu noyo ireta wangu gine kwa tweka kwina mbuga uri iguru ryaku into murume, but ego ire nayo
okay
enturuga naro kwina
naro tutera boy girl child mono which is okay anyway, there's no problem. Lakini kiri boy child anyway kiri arume na itugire kambere twambere kuga mental health can affect anybody. Na kwenda kuga inatugerio tegera kiri arume muge manto ja actually they can cut a chaos. Inajanto ja ego lola anything embako they at a place of work. Sometimes it can cut a close. Lakini mbugo ore nyampo mbako umetegera zaidi. What I know is that men most of the time as compared to women they are a bit hesitant to seek help. Compared to ladies. Okay, thiria bena thina rume bena thina hindi kwaria. Bati kwenda kwaria kana baji express when they have a problem. Na kiri mentorship chakwa program because I've been trying to do this ugeja kuthi tugwita mbuga churches kana in the community to try to mentor men, and we talk to ourselves kidogo, we discuss and see what is it that we can do better. Nonto at the end of the day kinya kiriti suicide, majority are men. Imbi tukothi they are wrong, so that we can do right. Na also the society uramba kwithirwa the way the society is also expecting a gentleman. There is a way we are looking at men in other perspective.
Very true. Ntomurume na ugembu barabareni akaringwa kimuthanjwa ari garimbi ukugira ambu.
Exactly.
But mwanamke bakeza hii ni chakula una twende supermarket ni kununulie but na ndento murume it's fight for your own life.
Fight for your own life. Na your own life. Na igen tuki at the end of the day kiaja to affect. Na mbiri anto when a man is affected, you are not also safe. And also when a woman is affected, also as a man you are not safe because twindeka tukulelate omwe. Na ndiko na concept ile from the community, the society. Ira gutegera arume, you need to be the strong one. Ento murume atirira, to murume atearaia, utebateri kugwatwa ithina, yani kwinora tukwenda arume ba strong. Even beyond their abilities. Mwanko kethiria bamunyare bena thina kaba ku mask no kwenda gwika orume. But buge that is not right. Let us understand even if we are men, we are human. Na you'll be prone to challenges and breakdown. Uka manto jako inyiria na ugo joko inyiria. I do need to have a friend or someone somewhere or even a counselor. You talk. Myself also, sometimes I get fatigued out of my work. I have a friend I usually talk to. Kalingira kadaya Stanley. We talk a little bit. Kamura, hey, my brother, I have so many people I can talk to, and we sit down and we reason out. Na dekiri manto jaja angina jo jaigo muntu mba kwithirwa hena there, because at the end of the day all of us need to treat each other right. Na accept correction when we are wrong. You know, being wrong is human, is the nature. Now, you need to be corrected. Ikita kuthiri mwakoro ku kinya mwana okuengwa kana no go correct ya kwira dadi kana mama
naruo kumbariria
both. You don't have to always win. It's not a battle. It's not a supremacy of who is always on top, because if we do it that way we lose everything. You also lose as a man, you see. So we need also the composure ya ku accept our limitations and our correction, because that's how we get to learn. Kinya kana karaka kwira dadi ulinidanganya jana utaniletea mkate ukuniletea. You see, ulinikasirisha. Kana for example noerirwe na ndira to bibi okuruka ari tiga gwika ira to aria na ndi nwenderie kuona nyambuga for example njane kwa utikio ntiomba kuthithia no we can live in much more better way and complement each other effort. So I would want to ask these chimochomba kwithwa chi personality disorders, you know, also there are other things and where you can listen with other people. Please, humility is also a virtue. Kina Biblia. Now humility is not a sign of weakness. Actually, people admire the virtue of humbleness. You see? Okay, there kinya employees ora we junior kabisa nya support staff. You have the chance ya kumuthikira, kumu-encourage, kuigwa mtu ena point. No one has the monopoly of knowledge or wisdom. Kwa hivyo ambomba kuga we encourage us to accept ourselves. Na same time kwenda antu kulingana na orabali without really having the class and the ego. At the end of the day, it doesn't add any value to you. Being rude to people and despising every person. Let's accept when we are wrong. And also compliment each other. And also inyawa wa correcting all of us. Let us be humble enough to be corrected, because that's how we learn.
Wow. Na mtu na kinyamo ankagwa atwika na batigweta rehab nonto bothe neji cha mental health kana iria manto ja tunchobi anga pornography and other issues ni chito mampuka mtu ageta rehab.
Oh, okay. That's a nice one. Kampuge also there is the stigma part of it about rehab and to seek help. For example, antobaba ingi muno iba kurega gweta ku seek help in wellness centers, kana rehabilitation centers or wherever, simply because of the notion I'm not yet bad. like ari uni ntakinya aria njobi ka umenyo rukiri thasta nogoro ni tumite ugo wendwa kwingwa ngugine utikwiganwa na mwokro ku na ana baku. For example, ni nyambo inyote utumire into bibi wende ina stress utikumba kweria utikumba kwinguru mbwega mantu nyo kwangaratania ngugisha ku utikumba kurita na ndiri you don't have to sink on the grave ikenda nande umenya no kwenda otethio kaka otethio bwejate iriro kuigwa you are not well, you just talk so that you can be well. So anything ira itita ko disturb, you need to seek help. Ya batu naja some rehabilitation center au kamba ki of course antu baratu tungataira mono baraba umbe totonya kirinda wicha kurebia bakudere bangi digara nchobi mweri nwe jakola most of the time into bibi retaniria hand in hand na other underlying psychosocial issues. Ndina stress na inkonyo nchobi, ndina stress na inkonyo digara. Na ande for example at the end of the day ukethire mbua for example mtu ako develop addiction kana in the process gintu kira kiumu affect ukethire nande na kwa niko watarisha maisha jawe kana barabara ya kwinwe mbuge there is no limitation for you to seek help. You can seek help anytime, anywhere, as long as you feel when again to go chumbura and you need to talk so that you can get assistance. Kwa hivyo kinyako knock in our offices. Okay, jara wellness center so make okay jo karinga mwali kidogo okay, I want to talk to a counselor, a psychiatrist, kana or a therapist. It's okay. It doesn't mean you have lost it. You want to trace yourself. Actually, by the way, Maureen. Kuja kwethira wina ability ya seek help when you need it. It tells so much about how aware you are of yourself. No ntobo kumenya pia no ko chiera menya go seek help is also understanding yourself, you know that. It's not a sign of weakness. Muntu kuga inkwenda gutethwa kana kuringaringa mwali yomba otethwa muntu no chiera actually yomba kwithira wogo ukariro te kwenda ku seek help wogo gwe ne nyathina enyinge zaidi. So mpomba kuga let us not to rehabs kana wellness centers. No, these are just unit to help us come out better. In the community perception of rehabilitation, pombe kuga, it's very bad. Wamba kwa nyamdo in the rehabilitation, people start stigmatizing you. Kora umerendo, you get it, and it's not about that. I'm telling you, it's not about kumando. It's about taking care of yourself. Umge rehabilitation, temanto jau. Nenyoke ja kwedro umetendo of course. Orinyo umetendo nonto atu chierewa. They also need assistance. Buga indi kwedro kwena crasta. Nonto ngugire kalika psychiatric unit. Is different from what happens, even if we corrected it. But okay, the rehabilitation is very different. The concept that goes around in a rehab is totally different. Go kambuge mtu knock anywhere to get assistance is really allowed and is a sign that no kumba go chiero inyarira kwaria. No mtu tukumba kwaria kana go seek help. Actually uko mbali sana. Lakini mtu akiomba seek help we get better.
Abare nabo bethera bena temperaments iria batearagia to better introverts. Iba inyeka nkurukia bare very outgoing the extroverts. Ekrimantu saje mental health.
Okay. There can be different ways to look at it. Na rewa gweta introvert mori ngakumanisha kwena ntu bare mutegeri bakira mono. They don't like attention. Vendete kuda bena their own space kana interaction na so many people. They admire their space that way, which is okay. It's not an offense. And there are other people bara bomba kwedire na bo they are however they are here, they are there, they can stand everywhere, wherever they go, they easily be noticed. You see all those kind of things. And also which is okay. Kwena mumbere juanto. But either way, kinyora or introvert, you can also have your own happy place even when your circle is too small. It's not a disorder. You can manage because twinda tutumbo karomwe. But kiri space area kuno umbe go create your own happiness and your own good mental health. You're okay, you're happy. But same time, we should also remember inyeke kwethwa where you admire small circle utendete mantu maingi, you should also be aware of yourself when you're not doing well. You see, don't have struggles alone. No go chigo ta mama for 1 week, 2 weeks. You know, you need to seek help. Na umenye ati now I think inyeke inka inkila kana ntendete kuja kwethwa ndena mantu maingi aja this is outside my normalcy or my routine, let me seek assistance.
Alright.
So kiri comparison ya both, of course mtu ora mbakwethira mtu extrovert, we can tend to believe they are also more expressive.
Yeah.
So the more I express myself, the more I relieve myself of tension. So it new query, but the more I keep things to myself and I just want, and then akadina and don't want to seek out help, issues no chi affect mtu ujo mono nkurukie uriko ya ure.
In fact mtu amenyaga introvert ura thina enene ire nkuruki yakinya stage 4 ketha koina stage 1 stage 2 na stage 4. Dennis katwethire tukinogoka nini nikenda twire ba kidogo tugichokera na rwaria ruru ningwitike mutegeri mwankira ure kwina mantu kathumba jara wethirwa ukithoma nikenda gutigira ugima bwaku bwa kimathuganio bwe sasa wa hogeta kuraja hituchokerete na rwaria ruru.
Waikwa nkombo cia mithega imbibi vyongwa pia ya mathwaniene yaku ana beombithene nyantu bakurwiba ichikumete gyotumiri bonda wa chembogita nontu bwitumi mwanya mwanya baba ingi bamatukera guntu yontu yakogo tina antu ni bokenda bakitha bakimunta bakimeria na bangi kinyabe ya kuchia dawa kilo tumiri bonda wichembogita baba ingi batete oturobo jatia thangalana na bangi borira streetini wachia kurea wichiaria watane nani wini wa kingero ntuko chionde cha Jumapili kwambira thaa 12:30 na rankulo kinyankethangi kuretera ataalamu begenda wichembogita ni bokenda bakethra betu tara
kaingi muno ndawa ni facilitator kana nyitiriga mtu kigo kuchura janjobi ni induce depression
whether mtu eruga mutungi agekera kiorone akaithaku gwentore nyemo nkumenya eta ukura kaburika mutano ngina ari na mutungi kunusu
nyashari batweke good example no ntukore ashari bamwe bari a very bad example mwana akurirenja ithya kunywa bangi akunywa thigara akunywa nchobi akeja kuruma no tuku
kulo kitu atirito kwarania na tubarapo kumete kyo tumiri boda wa chembogita
tambo gaza itwa umama ukebero bia sumuni you know my life I messed it na chiringi jere na sumuni
ko ndari ndageretie suicide attempts maitaja mainge ngurukia maitaja tatu kana jana rio tigana na nchobi kana ndawa shombe cia kuredia shambogita murungu akwarura the face kwa piara no tukinyanira hiji I'm smiling Leta driving license. Ala gari ina makosa bwana. Naona hii gari ina makosa. Ina makosa kabisa. Ala. Leo ni muziki gani hapo? Hapo meza bodi kidogo kidogo. Oya kidogo tena. Hapo. Tunaulizaje? Ni station gani hapa bana? Tunataka kuuliza ni station gani bwana? Angalia hiyo mbavu. Unajua nafikiria tunampeleka kwa station bana. Tunataka kujua ni station gani.
Weru FM Unundune Ite weruni
Ioma Tevo kuna moyo Tuturo siurie monkato sione Ioma Uteo siarie nabio Nabuonka we nabio arare thina Ioma Nenda kuatiri Mabuonko kiroka wita kurio te asia Ioma Ture kuibonka ina monka ntukumo gwitite nebumbone Ioma Ture kuria natembethe kiambine kameme nebumbibwe Ioma Wokuria rankiria nankanyo menye iwimbo rwengu ine Ioma Ukothia mtu wina ngari akimiura impempe akasia
Say you're sorry to Grandpa.
No, it's okay, sweetheart.
I love you, Grandpa.
I love you too.
Stop that!
Stop what?
What's going on here?
Nothing's going on
You're
here.
supposed to be neutral. I don't even know what that means.
You have a winning personality. I guess I got yours by mistake. Kind of met someone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's this one's name?
Bwega sana mutegeri gweta na mbere na kurumira akiri mubango jojo kugukia tucokerete tukiariria amantu jegie gutigira ugima bwaku bwa kimathuganio buri sasawa gwatwika areori uri na peace of mind na uturo bwaku ni bugwita na mbere buria kwagirite no kumba ku balance maisha jaku no kumba ku balance uturo bwaku uria bubatere kwithirwa bugita na mutaalamu wetu amantu jegie kimathuganio niwe DENNIE KITHINJI nethiru tutariria mantu kathomba na ingwitikia kagite neo gaka tuketha tukiariria mantu gojaja nuntu giki jojo ni mweri jwa kuritana ntu gutigira ntu ni bakumenyithwa na kinya kuthomithwa mantu jaja jegie ja ugima bwaku bwa kimathuganio ukwithirwa buri sasawa kuri na ntu baba ingi bagwita barabarene kuri na ntu baba ingi ukona bakaria wa kwina ugwe ende ibajitwe na bajitwe na mbio kimathuganio mbuga uteona agita sibitari kunywa dawa or anything but mtojo ukona mnajitwe kwa sambamba umepunga kahewa kidogo umekunywa tumaji tugichokera na rwarero rurwegero thina cha kimathuganio kana ugima bwaku bwa kimathuganio kuri na common health mental disorders mantu jaraja tumaga kwatwika utombo bwaku bote gwitana ngugi uria kubati
okay mostly kulingana na statistics na evaluation nontu mutegerira tugwetere mantu jogi maba muthuganio thina ni nyingi ndiguru ya mwaburi jo tugwita mental health challenges kana illness. Mental health disorders are a lot more ni nyingi sana na the most common one either way anxiety ile kuidhukirwa ni kana ni wasiwasi
kwina anxiety na panic beyond the ipimo kana
they are the same umbrella the one umbrella like panic can be a sign of an anxiety panic attack can be a sign that you are really struggling with anxiety but nandugokeja kwitha kwi very important kukinyeria kuona specifically what might be prompting this anxiety kwithukirwa no gwabu wasiwasi yomba kwitha into specific kana into general anxiety kwithukwa bono gwa ni gintu kiumbita kwithirwa kiri number 1 mono kiri antu bokurukira ndene ndiguru iji yetu na kiri on about over 300 million people in the world ukethira bena the energy na ithingatitwe crossly ni depressive disorders na chio mostly depression na okeja kwithiria iparapa kumba kwithirwa bakiona the energy ya depression kana kuinyiru ni mathuganio ile na ndi stress this stress mbuga one time you have an opportunity to specifically talk about depression lakini this stress ile kawaida no mtu twinde otemuntu tumba kwithirwa na stress all of us
stress is good depression is not good
it's not good
stress ne tumaka mbuga ukomba kuingia mantu jamwe nonto for me stress mejukaira ta kareka pressure kareka tumaga ombekia kuthithia gintu fulani but now gwatwika musuku mojura kana pressure kuingia nkuruki nega twika depression
ka distress
yes
me akwenda mwanya wa stress na distress so as Maureen say ni uma stress we need it sometimes also to help us na ni kawaida mwethore muno gwitita ngugene no kuona jam ni ngire ije kaungo chererwa you feel a little bit stressed up so but nande ndiria kwana nde stress igeta beyond ikamulimo jo tugweta depression tukuga to number 2 around 280 million na those depressive disorders kana nyamuri cho kwithiri na ndichi number 2 na juju ya murimo nande guka mtu nande akienda matibabu ara kana further nini assessment nikendomba gutetheka chithingatiri tu ni bipolar mood disorders na chiji nira with area rimwe muntu for example omba kwithirwa rimwe sometimes they are on high mood okay kwire muntu akwithirwa they are happy, they are good,
out
they are
of
jovial,
nowhere,
and then all of a sudden they are withdrawn, very low, very quiet, hata wataki kusikia, and all of a sudden those mood variations, na kwena ngine yeto ni schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is really coming out very high, nukwethira twena these so many cases even in rehabs and so many other places, na ju murimo jura jo affect ura muntu akolison demo kethiria muntu na kuona gintu ya kitu ta hallucinations na kuigwa akiariru masauti demo na kwethiria akiona mantu indi ja teo for example they are not really existing not witchcraft te marogi actually ukatha muntu na kuona mantu ja teo kana rimwe kethira muntu mbwa na rungi one place yani go affect mikarire kuno rungi one place ate kumara kana no tega anto amwe akarategete anto amwe for so long na also followed closely by substance use disorder kana addiction addiction ire ya gutonya kiri mbogita either cia ndawa cia kurebia ya bangi chovi thigara kana
akotuma ndugu chake wendo excess.
It can also be a problem. It can also be a problem. Actually, kwena gintu twita love addiction, kana relationship addiction. Na nonto kire addiction ndio gweta substance use terasima akimanto jako ni mandawa ya kurebia lakini kinyana ni chemical for example ya gambling ni kuta anto mono ito anto ibotumira mbecha mono ki gambling na betting yu bagweta aviators ukethire muntu ena mushara jo junde lakini junde agwikira acha kiri kubet
thimo ate gwika nthi
exactly you see it's also a problem nonto ne kureta negative effect kana kinya pornography masturbation these are things that are injuring people and they are not talking about it ukethire you are used to masturbate kana no kuigweria kiwengwa and at the end of the day ukethire you become weak mwiri waku juka weak you are weak you will not be able to satisfy your person na at the end of the day pia ega ukethiria ni kurwa your self esteem yako affect ukethiria mtu ana 40 years kana 50 years masturbation has really affected you kana pornography you are trying to move out of that place na hii topic mononto batenda kwariria but I like teaching them wherever I go because they are becoming a problem katu antu bakaraje kabatara ide na iriko bakwenda kwariria na iriko bate kwenda kwariria but it's coming a problem it will affect relationships it will affect marriages na kinya muntu wengwa kiumbe individual ukethire muntu nako affected so these non-chemical challenges na inya religion with area manto ya cultism muntu ukethire no ri family yaku ni ana baku ni ugima bwaku ikenda omenyera pastor kana nikenda every time from Monday to any every tutuku gwitirango ke murungu ni ntubu bwega sana no kuigwa lakini abimina ni there is time for everything jadai nandika tukuitana no kugwata nandi ukitwa kwina time after this I can go have my prayers lakini kire religion addiction ya religion ukethiria muntu they are so much obsessed with the religion niro kwethire tukethwa twina manto ya tukwana nthiguru jajara wona ja shakahora cultism is real muntu ukethiria wengwa kinyake ja kuona intobia ebyo nde atumba kuimenyera utikiomba kuthithia kwina muntu specifically wikairia you see manto jo obsession extra obsession such that no call yourself you forget about your family you forget about so many other things you're obsessed with into the specific tenya murungu per se but inya like what you can see these people you can see so let us also take care nonto mantoje nyawijeja na ndije jangi another common one is post traumatic stress disorder PTSD ukethiria mbuga mutegeri kwina rero okurukirite onto bokumiza muno for example in Canada example ja our brothers and sisters those who might have lost their loved one to kiregita tarire area na terrorism kana terrorist attack at Galiza University muntu jora no ethirie
Kwena post violence elections.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
You
know.
So yeah, like post election violence. And that way also we should remind our leaders, let them also be very cautious of their utterances. Atongeria igitenyerera siasa tweteta mantu na siasa iba menyere miario yao. People are hurting. Na don't know whether gitarire kiri muntu nakorokire ntobo bomo. Such that kinyoko na gintu gikonetie gikethinya ya bunduki mbuge gitarire mantu ya bunduki kinya kuona movie ya kijwe na guns
utemama
ukona izeka untu bura bwa ukarekerete bukukarika that particular time kinya tire ika burst in town you can even go to hiding and scream non tori we ka untu bura bwa ukarekerete bwa ya ukarikira so that is also another common problem you ingena chichirero chindegurwa sexual disorders itwethera twina eating disorders, twina sleep disorders, neurological developmental disorders, yani mantu ja mental health morin ija maingi mono na imbira weru TV boya sana nonto. It is one of the leading stations kiri mental health empowerment. I give them a tick because kinyari twitanu we want to bakiuga itu adikaira weru TV twaitano itu adikaira kwena kintu boitana. So what you are doing to the community, because these are very big problems ira tumba kwetwa twina chio na mtu batithera baiji bajetwe ende thina chia mental health mutegeri tukeja kwethwa katwina kanya ga kanene ga kumara from A to Z. I'm telling you realize all of us are community of strugglers. Utina muntu utin struggle with one thing or the other. Na hiyo no itutetherie kumba ku reduce stigma when we see other people are struggling, because also we might be having a problem and we don't know.
Kiri gutegera factors iri ogwetire ukiuga mbuga mtu kethra na ariza muno thaizi ariza kitu kidogo ingwitikia kagitene kama au 2018 oh my goodness ndachetheririe kwina mantu jankarikaira that particular year ndachetheria uria ndendaga weru nyomba ntikwenda weru buru well weru ibukare sitting room in the bedroom ndatheria my windows nimefunganisha mbekirete curtains iria ciatigera mundu ijunkuona so nkeza ngugene ngwiretwe ndatonya nyombekwa ngeta bedroom direct kamundu karia iko kakonenkira that consolation abonka wakinyira Antonia mwegwa twika ai nikiendelea hivi nitakuwa na pressure bana na nyimo no kuthande na pressure diabetes you know kwa kinyira nto amwe kwa twika even though you're really so much worried about your career, your image kwina nto kubatere gukinya ukaria ukaria thene kwiri ndejira na point ijo nonto Dennis kwina antu barabethara bari na careers irachi outgoing kwina nurses kwina mandagitari kwina borisi kwina journalists na baraba ingi bochuraga baraba ingi pena thineji cha mental health niketu minya thirikari ijite na moroto jwa gutigira bitha baborithi kwina ubukarwa ani untu bothe na taiji na tagwatigira mbuga careers career yao inayo ito kuringithia bonene.
It's a good question. Nonto at the end of the day twina professions chetu na itukuma gweta gutungatira antu na nyakethira itutungatira antu inatwi itubatere gutungatira tutikeja guchurirwa so that we can lose ourselves to profession kana our careers. Now you are very correct on tomorrow na be doing mentorship to professionals in different unit. Then adimo kadha journalists we sit down and talk. There is something specific for you people you need to consume. Na ende mpombe kuga itupatari kumenyera manto ja urethirwa all the discipline urethirwa you are business person, your sales person, whether you are career person nara riro gwita gutungatira your own daily hustles. We need to take care of it. Ikende tikeje ku to affect others. Na buge mono karaka ingi bona yige affect antu kiri career sana also is something called burnout. burnout, you can suffer from burnout that you don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, utekomenya wakara wangara tene no kuigwa chumbuki but kumbe ni kuchoka, umechoka akili, umechoka mwili, and you don't know now it has become part of you.
No, to workaholic.
Yeah, it's a burnout. You don't even have to be a workaholic. Na nkome ya mori mutegeri aruga kuri anto bara nyabo bomba ria tukugweta manto jana ni chemical addiction kwina nyama mtu mba kwa addicted to work literally. Higo gukarango gene throughout 24 hours. Yeah, and with the time it can, like, the more they are working, the more they are feeling good.
Yeah.
To some degree, ora tugira we need to balance life. It can also be a problem if it goes beyond until inaanza kukuaffect how you are relating with other people. Ugima bwa you don't have time with your family. Also grooming yourself, you don't have time so that you can work. You know, that's something negative now at the end of the day. But burnout iji mononti boku itanguki for so long being subjected to expectation, too much expectation maybe from our bosses, too much expectation from the community. Kana kinyara oko literanguki. Nago nonto as a service provider, no go chiomia to also get the so much target. With the time okanoga psychologically, emotionally, and also physically. So when you are affected now, ukethiria na ndido withaire mtu na ndino kwanja ko biefane na ukauma out of the normal expectations. Na ndio urokorelate na colleagues back ukethiria in a negative way. You are easily outbursting yourself, you are feeling fatigued. Na mbuga kinyo gichoka muci na araga waku. Yeah. Mwakoro atindete ndeje ana batindete ugichoka nara no ntwe na a lot of burnout. Ukethirwo nya utukumba gukarabwega na ntu baku no kaigo very much demotivated. So career people, I would also want to tell them it's good to take a leave. To take off duties. To my staff na baratu itanairia bongo ge, we encourage each other also to talk and relax. Uga itangoge ukanogoka kidogo so that you can be productive. Otherwise twarega kuchia our time kidogo. We will find it hard to cope with our profession. Na at the end of the day tukadhura tuna pressure nene mono na pressure ikareta mathuganio jeje tukwariria na at the end of the day ukethira ntu bakithugani nya guciura na mbuginya keja kwithura no tuthikira na no kuigwa wina those ideations kana nya kuthugania but it's very good to speak na ku hold on a little bit na kugeria kuji express even in our careers.
Ngetegera kire mutandao jotu jwa Facebook Kiburi Mugendi ariuga watching outer United States of a Kaiga Mekindori massive. Nyani kuja ni America. Kore na Nduta Rosalind ariuga not ladies alone. Emotions affect everyone vile tulituambia. Kore na Dennis Mwenda asiasi ariuga watching. Very humble child of God niko ndani. Kim Kevo impressive ni wakuga very elaborate gakuchokeria nkatho cha mwanya iyo wewe tanambere na kwithwa ukiaraniria na boto na kinyako tuonanie uria tukuthithia aja ni gintu kiria kiagirite. Dennis natatuka prevent kana gutigira thina ici cha kimathuganio ugima bwaku bwa kimathuganio bwithire bwi sawa.
Number one, ura tukuitana na Maureen, itugire all of us, itwitikirie. We are all vulnerable. And kuja kwithira wina a challenge, it doesn't mean you are the odd one out. Number one, no twitikaniririe mutegeri. No tutukarega kwamba gwitikaniria. Number one,
itikiria wina thina.
Yes, wina thina. Kana inya no wone thina. It start there. Na ati all of us muntu tina one or two issues that they are dealing with, so that now we don't label one another kana stigmatize one another. Muntu mono ida area mono anto for example muntu na andikita Facebook that hey, I'm struggling with marijuana bangi nkwendo quit kana inkuigo oni nkwendo shura. Nowadays inkona no anto ibo chumia kwa very positive but kwe bangi bakwethire they are very 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 negative towards a person. Okay, kwe ondo thirite andikirite muntu Facebook muntu na andikite na kuigo shura okethire muntu no mwira mfulizera mbere azin sasa kankuretere mukanda such kind of remarks.
Oh my goodness.
It's a very wrong statement.
Na see reverse psychology.
Whatever it is, you don't know what this person, it's not the kindest one any person want to hear at that particular time. True. So katuge it's accepting. So care prevention, if first of all we are aware, now we are flexible to know that we are prone also to these challenges. Na ndichi atuteria kumenya na tatumba kuthithia. Another thing is kiriko prevent mutegeri o wero TV omba kuthithia na ro gwitana ingwetekia o kumenya existence of mental health challenges and problems. No, wamba kumenya na ndio komba gwiteithia. Secondary is also number 1, doing some self-care. Ikiendo tikeyo kinya area bwa muthia mantu jathukire. Take care of yourself. Yeah, around kidogo. Taking care of yourself, we mean Mutegeri, express yourself when you feel you are talk to someone that is taking care of yourself. Another thing, ikuja kwithirwa no kwimenyera ki living within your means. Yeah, is also taking care of yourself, rewarding yourself. Ukaja kwithirwa kinyarira wamba kwithirwa kwiga ntu kuona kidogo.
Goraka guku.
Exactly.
Murume.
Eta
hoteli. Roma ganto.
Exactly.
Itithia kiro imwe choma. Roma.
Exactly.
Rudisha mwili. Shukrani, yes.
Exactly. So that I always tell people, also groom well. Dimo kasuti yara. Takoi mai suti yara ikimadi. Kodime suti. Kanaki Royal Tex yara. Ati baba ingi mono. Ugeta okoderia nuko dima kasuti. Gakuga kadongi jaga kambigirite. Nkaiwa mzuri. When I'm dressed like this, I feel good. I'm taking care of myself. I don't have to have a lot so that I can be happy. So don't neglect yourself. Take care of yourself. Do how you think. And through maybe physical exercise. You see, running somewhere at the gym and every other thing. Man, to physical exercise is also part of taking care of yourself. Another thing is also live within your means. No set realistic goals. Anto mono ibako watu stress. Nonto bako set unrealistic goals.
Baka uangagura na kinya 25 na ataguro.
Yeah, don't set unrealistic goals. Na nyakingi example irenge mbomba kwa jana Maureen. If for example nukuga okumbuka no andiki mochara jo 20,000. Edu itegero kauga by end of this year. Ndienda kugura Nissan for example. Nissan to know it can even cost like 4 million. Kanya 3 million. So, okay, Dotara, your salary 20,000, by the end of the year, it won't even amount to what you really want. So you need to ask yourself, is this really realistic? So that I don't disappoint myself. Mwaka jukidira, na ndinchulia, disappoint yourself because you set goals higher than your abilities. Let's now to accept our limitations. Okay? Live one day at a time. Kedra naruomba kwa fonde korea nkima na dreams that it. Good. Tomorrow you hope for a better day. You see? But nande tuedra tugiseti unrealistic goals Maureen. Kikimponenta gichumburanto mono. We are comparing ourselves with so many people. Social media pressure, community pressure. So you are waking up, you want to make it all of a sudden. You are overworking yourself even mentally, physically. Please, when you do that, you're subjecting yourself and putting yourself at risk of getting affected here. Na kumenya ati we can't all be the same. Na pace yo mtu na pace your life. Don't compare your life with other people. We are special anyway. Today it's you, kesho ni mwingine, iko hivo. We will never walk. It's life. It's nature. I want to say that is life. We can't change it. Utumba gwetaniria atpana other people. It will never be like that.
Muchoreo kwena ngugi uko tena ngugi. Gwatwika no kwenda gukara uturu tabura wa gukara kana no kwethirwe kwinonge ugutiriro imuchiari no tije.
Exactly. Utekwana. So to accept limitations chetu na nikienda tomba go set a realistic goal. Another thing I go prevent also this is also when again tumbeta cognitive restructuring. Like talk positive things towards yourself. Don't preach negativity to yourself. People are used to saying oni, and instead of oni ntomba oni family yetu je katwarumirwe ntomba kugura I can't do that. Ntomba kukara maisha ja mega.
Kwene nyaba mwebomba kujibody shame hao wenyewe. Nyoro ekwa nene.
Yeah, exactly. Such kind of things.
Tena nyakereru.
Tena kereru. We need to accept ourselves. Not to be very positive about ourselves and speak good things to yourself. Preach positive things to yourself. Instead of kuga I'm hopeless, for example, you can say I'm hopeful. You know what you preach to yourself at the end of the day will materialize. kinyo kiria tu manto akabwa kinyi kithano kugo inyere kitano kuga manto akabwa rojo komba kubwa you're speaking to yourself hope. So but when you preach negativity and hopelessness, I'm telling you that what you are going to reap. So our cognitive restructuring needs to be there. Nikenda we are a product of our thought, we are a product of our thought. So you can imagine what you preach to yourself matters a lot. It shall be well, my business will bloom, I will have another opportunity, I've missed this opportunity, I'll have another one. You see, we are a product of our thought. So if we take care of our thought, we will influence our habits, we will influence our routines, and at the end of the day, we influence our behavior. So we are a product of what we think. So then, why should you be always negative about your life and yourself?
Unajidunisha tu.
Exactly. So let us take care of that. Secondly, prevention amaurin atutagere ku avoid substance use. Wanyoncho bina haru anontu bokuthura na mwakoroku, for example. I want to tell you, kethri tha moci uroraite iratumire buteta wetonywa umerukire no iri are iroraire. So ikabindi. Or at the end of the day, bwaririe tha moci iriko.
True.
So really all this kigwetamba ni kendo nywa. Oko risk ku develop addiction. Oko risk kutumira mbecha ciaku. Na at the end of the day, tha moci ire bwa anda eja na example. Iri uroraire. No bo amiariria no tubukende ngie wikira cai. So what does that say? At the end of the day, talking. Expressing yourself is very important. Talk. Teach yourself to express yourself when you feel hurt. Na ukogera ndawa iji chakulevya no they might bring a temporary relief, Maureen. But at the end of the day, the consequences that come along are very severe. So utwatonya kiri ndawa cha kulevya inikenda tutikombe kwithwa tukia affected. Iwe inge Maureen tuchitane meditation. Sometimes imbira even my client kamba kiyo we teach them how to meditate. You sit somewhere na meditation te ukarande goro wanje kuthugania mantu jaria jo kustumbura
leo nyankwenda okori kere meditation ite menya ko block your mind utikathugania kintu kuombeka.
Actually tinya ku block utathugania because that might be hard not to think about anything. But meditation is where you go sit somewhere you feel peaceful. Arokuga no kunganira kwibara benda gwita nature. There are people who would want a river flowing, they sit down, no get somewhere they feel they are alone maybe. But meditation is when you sit down now you start reflecting on the good things that have happened in your life. Like, oh, I appreciate that I'm healthy. I go on at least I have a family. Go on at least I've started this business. Then I go get kulita. By the way, I remember there is a time I was looking for a job, so I have a job.
Oh my goodness, I am doing well at least, you know.
So you are appreciating yourself and looking at the positive things that have happened, where you have come from, where you are and where you want to go. You let positive energy flow inside you. I'm telling you, when you meditate, Mutegeri, you come out of that place a better person. Ikenda kanto kamo karakathi de kakathuku maisha jaku katakajukie the overall your mind kako colonize mwanka nyote kone manto jangi jameka jara murungu ombeta gukuthithiria kana nyajara wengwa nyagwe through God ombeta guchiomia kuthithia jagu utiona negative kintu kimwe tu kikujukie uwo mwanka nya wigo chita moyo indi na wina achievement ingi ndo utikona this other achievement. I mean take time to appreciate yourself na ini utokwita meditation
ekira ndwembo ira wendete thikira.
So meditation is not sitting somewhere and thinking how life is treating me bad, how economy is very unfair. You move out of that place feeling worse. Sini kweli. So nandi tukeja kutegera manto ya prevention from knowing kwithiro it's okay, it's not a crime. Go express yourself, go appreciate yourself, and also be kind to people. By the way, yomba kwithiro what we need as a nation is being kind to people.
Good.
Muntoro chemani no roki rimbo no mwele hey you smart, no mukevie, happy, you compliment. Maybe that what buga muntu okuburera ginto umwira hey,
oh my goodness,
thank you so much.
Let me give you a story. On Sunday ndaona another gentleman neza ankethia mbira muri nju kidogo ndeta kiwenda mwira ya wayu ntimuririkane nyante muja such but ambira the kwina kagita kamwe mwaka muthiru waturirire ngari kuma Nkobo mwanga Nairobi hata sikumbukangi hizo story na kagite ne kawinda inyirikite bo nene na actually ndabangite guchuraga the following day but the moment wande waturerere the moment waturerere ngare ndachirire haya koi kwethara kwena mto mwega nthigurune njirite moyo niki
exactly
nili feel I felt good, you know, that out of my kindness, out of my good self, I rescued someone unknowingly. Yeah.
Imagine.
Being kind to someone saves actually.
Yes, yes.
Wakera wakethia mtu. You've done marvelously good.
Actually you did well. Mtu tukuona videos muno nya TV ne mtu akitwangari ne pamoja bakakua mtu wakwaga balance ya 10 shillings kana even 20 as it was 20 bob. So preaching kindness is very, very important, and we don't need a lot for us to be kind to people. Even through words, through how you look at them, through how you talk to people,
you know, smiling,
even smiling and listening. So when we preach kindness, it will flow to everybody. You can imagine if all of us were kind to each other, we would have a very beautiful world and a very beautiful country. But now it's you to do that, and also me to do that, because when we compliment also one another, stress hey, I like your shoe, it's very nice, they only maybe needed that to feel, oh, so there is something good about me. So kire prevention na kingi na kiombiri nyamutegeri wetu ethwe tayari nkeja kwejana na mbe kwa yathimo nikenda kingi na ketumba kuthithinya mentorship, this mentorship program kethri kanisene roll out mental awareness programs. Anto bombe guitano no tutibonde bomba kwithwa bakium opportunity maskuru and our places of work bana bomba kwithwa bendi kaira na wina employees please staff baku make sure that they are mentally empowered nikene nyabo bomba kwariria customer bwega na nyabo bomba gugwitira ngugi bwega
kire team building ire apathithagia bakethiria baina ka segment ka mental ya kwariria mantu jaje.
Absolutely. Let them invite me. Only I go to so many places. Inkeja ara mpombe ko buita na mantu jaja nikenda tumba ko sharpen ourselves beyond what we are discussing today. Nande we can only overcome these challenges by walking the talk. We need to walk the talk and to try to put some effort on it.
Management tukirikiria.
Tukithiriria nande keja kwithirwa kambugire keja kwithirwa no tuthikira. And you are struggling, kwele pole sana, you're not alone, and you can get some assistance, na nombe gutetheka, na ikeja kwithirwa mantu jajo ndetomba kwariria ja mental health challenges, tukweja na kinya examples, ikeja kwithirwa mantu jajo ndikweja ku affect ja depression, anxiety, kana nya addiction, tafadhali, injothi ukuremera, thigarachi ukuremera, bangi ukuremera, we are here to help, antu inkona betetheka, and we are very proud of that. Nonto ja so make rehabilitation, me I'm proud of the work. Nonto nukwethira muntu nakweja inyeretu muno inchovi, lakini at the end of the day after our program nukwethira muntu nakomba kubwa na gintu kikyo gitweja ari wandi muno na kuona nya family chikigwirwa. So mpombe kuga kiri uratumba ku management ja mutegeri gintu kya mbere muntu neto na mutaalamu for example nikenda mutaalamu uju omba kuthithia assessment. Jabatu rehabilitation muntu akomba kweje tumba kuthithia assessment na tukathithia ithimi ikenda tumba kumbenya thineje ya kwikinyite kiwango kingana ni kwenda psychiatrist ni kwenda clinical psychologist ni kwenda addiction specialist ni kwenda, you see all of us we sit down as a team tukomba kumenya na tatumba gutethia. Otherwise muntu no wambirinya treatment on outpatient basis. Si lazima umba kwithirwa kawe somewhere admitted. No ithirwa counselor uju ukuona kana mutaalamu uju ukuona kakweja mtukuchia kucha gwita ku mutegera na bomba kwithirwa bwina session na ndi untubo bomba gutethia. Na secondary keja kwithirwa thina yaku kana ya mwendo waku mutegeri ni gintu gikwenda muntu uju kinya admitted maybe in a wellness center na rehabilitation center is good. No ntujara na ndo tuthithaia muno we use medication. okay? God is our higher power. God is our higher power, Maureen. Even when we are trying to walk on this journey, kiwa rehabilitation, the mantra is also God is our higher power. Kuma una tetu ageri utumira medication. Nonto no kwithira muntu ujo wina depression. Kumwa counseling akite mutedia. You know that it's a problem here, a disorder and a disease. So kumwariria kite won't help. They need some medication ya ku boost their feel good hormones chija ku balance. So ombo kara okiara iri muntu ina depression watu kuona ja ignorance na te ignorance. Wa muri ningi no kuigwa kathina ka kaikai utindite ugakunogetie mutwe, you know, but he developed or she developed depression, so that won't help. So ukethira ndi to combine counseling na this medication. Chombo tibu anxiety, chombo tibu those other problems. Na kethira muntu uje kwethia, for example, ni addiction ya nombu njobi. Kwina ndawa tweja na acha detoxification, cha kupunguza withdrawals, na kinya cravings. Nekenda nyomtera yomba kugitata, yomba kuthira. So care management mostly we look at medication na also therapy part of it. Na with the time to also could bring family along. Nikenda tumba kwereanwa na muntu uyu agicoka naria mucie family yomba kwithirwa ni ombite kwereanwa kuyo kwenya mutegerie ithirwa gwita thimu wewe kana ntu kwandika rero gampakanya ketho gampakanya ko ba namba by number nikenda tumba uteria tegeri bao. Lakini care management basically that what happens na pomba kwira antu itutige stigma ugai stigmatize uye wengwa kethira wina thina nontu you can also stigmatize yourself wengwa ute muntu ende iwengwa wakara uki kondema na kwena public kethira to kwa angry mutegeri ute muntu utiumba kuona thina ukona thina muntu ura ni nene wanje umumeneria kana kumwaria na nyago wina thina eku
no ria mbugi nyago ote kwaria uria kara umirie watetheka
kambugi nyago ote kumenya omba kuthenya kwa kwaria wina thina nene nkurukie muntu uria so public stigma is there iwi ingi tumita corporate stigma ukethiria muno kinya uritine bwangugi antu ibakwa stigmatized mono nonto maybe aja turenda muntu ukariojo for example okay you found a history of depression, no we don't want to work with you, oh you have been struggling with this, no we don't want, you see such kind of things kolebo and corporate stigma is also there. So tukomba ko deal with stigma tukambira acceptance
tukatweka welcoming, you know, tukatweka we are very hospitable
and kind na ndi tomba kuthiria thina iji ko tuka employment ja tomba kulitana mutegeri ja prevention and then to acquire manto ja management na kututumba kutonya deeper nonto na kubuga thina ku irenda specific treatment imu taaramu bwa karano ndi gurundi kendomba kwa certain thina ku irenda this treatment lakini tu erianto there is hope antu ibakutibiwa na antu ibakubwa mono na bakara maicha ya mega kuuga hakira nonto ina anxiety wena bipolar wena schizophrenia wena addiction kana wena any other problem ukuga ni uguchumbura. I want to tell you are not alone and you can get assistance, you just need to be willing umbe gwituma na kiri angu etange gaka kuni ashari ba mureya mono Dennis dina mwendo wakwa yukuona na tonyete kiri nchobi na thigara na bangi ni into bibi ndi twaraniria no ati kwenda gutetheka. There are those situations I want to tell you uomba kuona mwendo waku na thina mental health struggle kana nya depression kana nya psychosis kana nya mbuga na umite nduka na kuthithia manto completely out of normalcy ndi nyogeria kwaria no ationa na tikwithirwa ga kwenda ati kuona nonto imbaju nya kurega kuona ipatie mbaju so ito araya na bona komba ko bangaint mbere bagakira nonto muntu ate kwenda kire our setup cheto cha rehabilitation itu that na crowds and involuntarily na morina nto barato andimeta inya rehab baba ingi cases ichija involuntarily na ibo nya babuja zaidi
nkurukie uria uchiretere wewe ngwa
nonto ronya wiretere muiba ko muntu mba ko na false confidence akawa nonto inda iretere akarema we commit seriously lakini bonete antu inya bakeja rehabilitation bu inya beringo gene bejite or whatever tukambire program na bakabwa muno muntu agachira akaja kawa Dennis enya mindira ya thina so tukathika endo betu let us try to help them
haturekire na ndi ukinenganire na mbeku ethimo nikenda uria wenda kwithirwa akiaraniria na ogwe imwe kwa imwe bwithira bukigwatanira
namba yakwa ya thimu ni 07 0722 583 376 ukomba kundingira thimu no tumbe kwaraniria 07 22583 376 kana 07 0153 2840 07 0153 2840 ukomba kundingira thimu no tumbe kwaraniria kana o tuliongere ara somek wellness and rehabilitation center iri side ya Kambakia ara mbere ya Meru National Polytechnic kana Meru Makutano ukomba gutuliongera au tukomba gugutethia nikienda umba gukara sawa sawa na nyabara bomba kwithira be side ya Kanyakine no bwije Kanyakine sub county hospital wombo na aria tukomba kwaraniria nikienda homba gutetheka na otherwise nkwire ikita kutha wina challenge, don't give up on yourself, don't give up on other people, let us be kind and preach hope and healing to the other people nekija kwithira mbugo tromba inya kundingira thimu kana guturiungira no wone Maureen ya nether waraja every time no ringinya thimu ero TV ukawimpewe na be Maureen Maureen akomba go connect nikienda tumba kuonana otherwise ibwega sana Maureen
na gachwana amba na gintu kingi ina mbegwa kwenda ya Maureen
okay
mpambiriria mental health ya bai
ari gutithina tukuga tube encourage muntu kwaria nikienda antu bomba gutetheka otherwise ibwega sana Maureen ntu bakumbarika na mbire kinyaba Weru TV station na management ibwega sana ntu bakuja kwithira bakiumba kwithira beki paumbele ku empower antu ba Meru county
bwega sana Dennis kuona kanyana kuja na kwaraniria na bautwe you are a very wise man.
Thank you.
Compared to your age.
Thank you, Maureen.
I think kulingana na uria withiritwe ugichi train kuharaniria na antu and all that ngwitikia gutigintu kiria muntu eja kiugwe aremerwe ikyo and I'm sure whether ukidil nyana antu bena 50 years 60 years you know very many ibwega sana nkatho cha mwanya na murungu ete na mbere na kuwikira nyana kinya gukuthari njegera wita thank you very much amen nkatho cha mwanya kiriugo mutegeri kuona kanya na kugwatana na boto kagita gaka konde nikenda withra ukiritana gintu kimwe kana kingi ngakwenera